Her name is Aisha, 37 years old, mother of 2 children, corporate project manager, wife, daughter, friend. From the outside, she looked like she was holding it all together. But inside, she was unraveling. The days blurred. Wake up, feed kids, race through traffic, drown in back-to-back meetings, return home only to start again. Every breath felt shallow. Every smile was forced. Then, it happened. One night, after her kids were in bed, her husband asleep beside her, Aisha curled up on the bathroom floor, completely, utterly broken. No one knew. No one heard her cry. But in that silence, something unexpected happened. She started searching. Not for a therapist, yet. Not for a better planner or productivity hack. She searched for stillness. She Googled "why do I feel lost?" and stumbled into a world she had never taken seriously before. Spirituality. At first, it felt vague. Woo-woo. She resisted. But something about it felt like a whisper from a part of her that had been buried alive. She started sitting in silence 5 minutes a day. Then 10. She began journaling about meaning, not just goals. She read about energy, purpose, and the soul. And within weeks, not years, something began to shift. Not everything got easier, but she got clearer, stronger. She began to feel herself again. Not just functioning, but living. So what is spirituality? It's not religion, though it can be. It's not chanting or incense, though for some, that helps. Spirituality is the conscious experience of connection. With yourself. With others. With something greater, be it God, the universe, nature, or simply life's sacredness. It's about recognizing that you're not just surviving. You're here to be awake. Spirituality is what Aisha discovered when she dropped the act and dared to sit with her truth. It's the journey inward, the place we rarely visit in a busy world obsessed with what's outside. Let's be honest. The modern world is fast, loud, demanding. Mental health challenges are at an all-time high. Spirituality offers what the world often doesn't: silence, reflection, presence. People who cultivate a spiritual life, whether through prayer, mindfulness, reflection, or nature, experience lower stress, stronger resilience, and greater clarity. Why? Because they don't only respond to life, they reflect on it. They slow down long enough to actually hear what's going on inside. Spirituality gives you space. And in that space, you begin to heal. What's incredible is that spirituality doesn't just affect your thoughts, it reaches your body. Studies show that regular spiritual practice reduces blood pressure, lowers the stress hormone cortisol, strengthens the immune system, and even enhances longevity. Why? Because when the mind is at peace, the body follows. Think about it. Stress tenses muscles, shortens breath, spikes your heart rate. Spirituality, through meditation, gratitude, or prayer, brings the nervous system back into balance. It turns chaos into coherence. Most of us are asking some version of, "Why am I here? What's the point of all this?" Spirituality doesn't give you all the answers, but it gives you better questions. It shifts your identity from what you do to who you are. It reminds you that your worth isn't measured in productivity, but in presence. People like Aisha start to notice they're not just workers or parents or partners. They're souls. They're expressions of something infinite, just temporarily human. That shift, that's freedom. Spirituality teaches you that everything is connected. That no act of kindness, no moment of stillness, no deep breath is ever wasted. It teaches patience, because growth is cyclical. It teaches compassion because pain is universal. It teaches surrender because control is mostly an illusion. And most of all, it teaches presence. Because life is only ever lived right now. You don't need to escape to a mountain or join a retreat. Spirituality can begin with a single breath. Right now. It could be sitting for 5 minutes in silence each morning, journaling one question a day, what really matters today, walking barefoot on grass, just listening, lighting a candle and breathing with intention, helping someone and noticing how that feels. For Aisha, it was a guided meditation before bed. That one habit turned her pain into peace. Spirituality isn't a performance. It's a practice. And it's yours to define. Spirituality isn't a luxury. It's not something reserved for monks or mystics. It's a part of you. A thread in your being. It's what gives your life texture, color, and depth. When you nurture it, you don't just find peace. You find perspective. You find connection. You find yourself. So ask yourself, what brings you that moment of connection? How might cultivating it change how you feel, act, and relate? That answer might just change everything.